guys, welcome to the morning show. I'm Ria D'Souza, your host, and today we're in the Ramic Island's beautiful Central Library. So now I'm in a private room at the Central Library and I'm going to meet with the Ramic Island's Prime Minister as well as their water and flower organization heads. So today we have the Prime Minister Melissa Morrison of the Ramic Islands with us.
Hi.
So Melissa, tell us about yourself.
I'm the Prime Minister of the Ramic Islands and I was the Prime Minister for 5 years now, and yeah, I like the island.
I heard you were in the military.
Yeah, I was.
For how many years did you serve? Like 4, 5?
Actually 7.
Wow,
Yeah.
so you're really a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
What type of government is the Ramic Islands?
It's a democracy.
Okay, like how does it work?
So basically, we have the different parties and the different leaders, and then the citizens get to choose who they want to lead the country.
So you've been voted, so you've been Prime Minister, for how many years did you say?
5. So we had like a re-election on the 4th year, and I was voted back in.
Okay, so this is your second term.
Yeah.
Okay. So your island is located in the Mediterranean Sea?
Yeah, it's a heart-shaped island located near the middle of the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay, is it like near Greece and all those kind of islands? Okay. So I know that your island is very beautiful and has many different like tourist attractions.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is like the thing that brings people to your island?
I'm gonna say that the water, because our water, we're not close to any other islands, so it's just pure, it's just our water. And it's said to be the cleanest water, and legend has it that it heals people, that people come out of the water feeling rejuvenated and like that they feel better.
Speaking of like rejuvenated and feeling like better, I know that you guys have a really good faith center, which is really inclusive and all that.
Yeah, we do. So basically the faith center is in the center of the island, and there's an area for each faith, and they can go practice their own faiths and just be like a close-knit community, but still have their own faiths. And in the middle of that, there is a donation area where everyone donates clothes, food, any necessities that you really need that some people can't afford.
And what happens to these like necessities once they no one needs them anymore?
So basically first it's just left there, and then we have a day, like on Saturdays people can come in, like how we have like a food drive type of thing. They come in and they take what they need, and then they can go back to wherever they live. And then the leftovers we collect every month and keep the leftovers, and we give it to surrounding islands, like islands that are kind of close to us but they're still not close. And just some of them are poorer than us, since we have like a lot of exports, because we have like a fruit and our water. So yeah, we just give that to them.
Okay. So our viewers would like to know, are you guys a really close-knit community? Like how many people are in Ramic Island, because it is such an unknown place?
Yeah, it's really just it's just our own little island. Not many people know about it. There's only 2,500 people there, so it's like just basically like a school kind of. Like it's just close-knit.
Very close-knit? Okay. Well, thank you, Melissa. Those are actually all the questions we have for today. It's really nice meeting you. So next on the show, we're going to have Alyssa Daggio. Alyssa is the head of the flower segment of the Water and Flower Foundation. So we'll be meeting her. So next on the morning show, we have Alyssa Daggio with us. Alyssa is the head of the flower segment of the Water and Flower Foundation in the Ramic Island. So Alyssa, tell me, how is the atmosphere, the fauna and flora in your island?
Okay, well the atmosphere is very tropical, and we have all these kinds of plants, and the different colors just give it a really nice vibe. but I would say that the glowing gardenia is one of the most special flowers. It is very rare and only grows on our island. And the glowing gardenias are flowers that actually glow.
They glow?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, what makes them glow?
Okay, so our island has a lot of insects, and one of them being one rare species of fireflies that pollinate the glowing gardenia and leaves a residue of their light onto the glowing gardenia, which makes them glow.
Wow, that's very interesting. I'd like to read more about that. So obviously these are not just regular flowers, right? So how would you take care of them? What would the process be?
Okay, well the process would be that they grow anywhere, but most specifically in a certain area. So that area is prohibited, and if you are seen, you're going to be released from the island. And we take care of it with our healing water, our really, really clear water, which acts as a healing fertilizer, which helps it grow really rapidly. And also there's not that much animals surrounding the area where they grow, so it helps them to stay more alive, and also the pollination of the fireflies.
Okay, so what are ways that you guys take care of the flowers? Do you have people who watch out for them, and you have guards? Because I know that it's illegal to pick them in your island.
Okay, so basically, since the flowers are in one area, there are certain caretakers who make sure that each flower is getting the right amount of water, because they're sort of like lily pads that have the water around it, right? So if one glowing gardenia has less water than the other, the caretaker will move water, or either move the glowing gardenia to a more water area.
Okay, so it's a really rare flower,
Yes.
Obviously. It only grows in your island?
Yes, only our island, and that's why I think you should really go visit Ramic Island.
Okay, thank you, Alyssa. So next on the morning show, we're gonna have Candace, who is the head of the water segment of the Water and Flower Foundation. Okay, so next on the morning show, we have Candace Barrett with us. Say hi, Candace.
Hi.
So Candace is the founder of the Water and Flower organization. She mainly takes part of the water side. So Candace, tell us, what are some things that you do?
Well, we have about 200 to 300 actually workers who have jobs who help us, and we have around 65 volunteers, and we start from the North Island, and we work our way around the island to try to clean up all the litter if there was some on the floor, so that our water can't get polluted or garbage into it.
So I know that the water is supposedly very clear. What makes the water very clear?
Well, we have a fish species. It's kind of rare, and for some reason they came to our island, and they clean up, and their ecosystem is super clean, and they just make our water super clear.
Wow, okay. So I was just wondering, I heard that there was a legend about the water. So can you tell us about the legend?
Sure. So it actually rejuvenates you emotionally and physically, and it can heal you. And there has been some people on the island who said say if they had a paper cut, they went into the water and it was healed after 10 minutes of swimming in it, which is really cool.
Wow. So is the water a salt water, or is it fresh water?
It's actually fresh water.
Wow, fresh water on an island?
Yeah.
I know that your Prime Minister said that your island is located near the Mediterranean, right?
Yeah.
So do you guys do a lot of fishing with Greece and all of those countries?
Well, we don't like to have boats in our water to add the pollution and stuff from the different boats, but sometimes we do go over and fly over to other countries and do some of our fishing and stuff there. And I know for our transportation, we also do with flying, because we don't like the boats in our water. If anything, we would use rowboats or something like that.
Thanks for coming to our show. So guys, that was Candace. That's all we have today for the morning show. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please visit the Ramic Island website. We'll leave a link over here, and tweet to us at The Morning Show with Ria D'Souza with hashtags Ramic Island. Glowing Gardenia, and The Morning Show. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a fabulous Friday.